there is description of demonic nature. So you have any question for what we have discussed till now? Then I have question. What are the divine qualities of shastriya? Teja, Kshama, Dhriti. Teja, Kshama, Dhriti. And what is the English word for that?
Vigor,
Vigor,
forgiveness and fortitude.
forgiveness and
Fortitude.
fortitude. Okay. And what is the meaning of hiri?
Unlawful act. To be shameful.
Shameful to do abominable things.
Feeling blissful, bliss, bashfulness or shamefulness in doing something abominable. Good. What are the three characteristics of sannyasi?
Abhyam, sattva,
First line of the verse. Abhayam, sattva, samsiddhi, gyana, yoga. What is the meaning of sattva, samsiddhi? Purification of mind. And Srila Prabhupada's purport says, samsiddhi means following the rules and regulation. And which is the most important rule for the sannyasi?
to not have association of women.
No close association with the opposite sex, even mentally. Okay. And how will you describe abhijatasya? Born with. That they can have a divine quality children. So what will you advise them?
10 samskaras.
Follow the 10 purificatory processes, beginning with Garmadhan Sanskar. And what are the characteristics of a grasta? Dhanam, Dhamasa. So sacrifice, charity, and control senses. And what Srila Prabhupada wrote about control senses for grasta?
Lust is the most powerful.
Word, mind.
Only have a Krishna conscious children. And what is the advice Prabhupada gave to the grasta to begin? Okay, this is something we have discussed in the morning. Now we are starting the demonic nature. When you read it,
Hare Krishna Prabhu, I have one question.
Yes.
That we are discussing morning that about impression on our subtle body. So if we have that impression in our subtle body and we think something random, which is
I told you three things. Nature means impression. Nurture means in what circumstances you are brought up. And then culture means in which culture you are. So they also modify the impressions. It will remain something, but mostly it will be reformed by the good association. By good association, culture is also very important.
But then we get good association, but not every time, every day of our life we get good association.
The best good association is good books. If we have good books, they are the best friends and good association. Prabhupada's books are the best association.
and that bad impression
Available
can
to
be
everybody.
removed also, after a good association, we can remove that bad impression.
Bad impressions, even bad karmas, this is what of devotion. klesha gani.
Yes.
The prarabdha karma, which means impression. A prarabdha koot beat, all are destroyed by bhakti. You have learned this. Papa kootam bijam, everything. Kramash, one by one. They are. You have done in your devotion.
Yes.
Klesha, all going down in front of the deities, bed lines on the forehead will also change. Yes. So, Nama Sankirtan Yasya Sarva Papa Pranashanam. This is the last verse of Bhagavatam. By its congregation chanting holy name, all these sinful impressions will be destroyed. And the result of sin is misery. And the misery is destroyed when we bow down to the Supreme Lord. Pranamo dukshamnam, pranamo harinim, param dukshamnam. So this is the process. Hare Krishna. So we are reading verse number 7. Qualities of a demonic nature. Pravartem cha, nivartem cha, janana vidur asuraha, socham napi chacharo, na satyam teshu vidyate. Demonic people do not understand. Asura jana vidu. Na vidu means they don't know. So demonic people don't know what is dharma and what is adharma. Pravarti is dharma, nivarti is adharma. Against that. What is right, what is wrong? What Srila Prabhupada is written for pravarti and nivarti?
To do's and don'ts.
Here, do's and don'ts. Huh?
Done and what is not to be done.
Huh?
Yeah. Same.
Dharma and adharma, they don't know. Okay? They do not have teshu na vidyate what? Saucham api chacharo. Cleanliness and regulative activities. Chacharo means achar. Achar means their normal being. And they are asatyam. They are untruthfulness. They are untruthful. So truthfulness is not there. Baldev Vidyabhushan writes, the 12 verses means 7 to 20, right? The Lord discussed demonic group. The demon person do not know what is to be performed as a dharma and what is to be avoided because it is adharma. This is pravartim nivartim. What is dharma, what is adharma, they don't know. The use of the word cha twice in the verse, the word cha is twice, indicate that they do not also know the scriptural injunction for dharma and prohibition for adharma. It means they have never referred to the scripture. Is what is karma and what is vikarma. This is because they do not have any regard for the Vedas, but they do not respect scripture. They do not have internal and external cleanliness necessary for following Vedic, neither internal cleanliness nor external cleanliness. They do not have conduct, achara, conduct, behavior. According to the rules of the Manu and others, they don't follow the rules of the morality. They do not have truth, satyam, words telling the facts of the benefit of living entities. Their teaching are like the sounds of jackals and vultures. When they speak, they are speaking like jackals and vultures. So Srila Prabhupada writes, in every civilized human society there is some set of scripture rules and regulation which is followed from the beginning. Especially among the Aryans. Aryans means those who follow the Vedic tradition. Those who adopt the Vedic civilization and who are known as the most advanced civilized people. Those who do not follow the scripture injunction are supposed to be demons. Therefore, it is stated here that the demons do not know the scripture rules. nor do they have any inclination to follow them. Most of them do not know them, and even if some of them know, they have not the tendency to follow them. They have no faith, nor are they willing to act in terms of Vedic injection. The demons are not clean either externally or internally. One should always be careful to keep his body clean by bathing, brushing teeth, shaving, changing clothes, etc. As far as internal cleanness is concerned, one should chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. The demons neither like nor follow all. As for behavior, there are many rules and regulations of human behavior in Manusmriti, which the human race, Prabhupada writes, even the Hindu society follow these in their legalities. Now in Manu Samhita it is clearly, now Prabhupada is preaching. Manu Samhita said the verse says, woman should be given, clearly says the woman should not be given freedom. Now see why. And they think the woman should be given as much freedom as men. However, this has not improved the social condition of the world. Actually, woman should be given protection at every stage. The husband somehow takes sannyas, then grown-up son. This is proper social behavior according to the Manu Samhita. Artificially devise a puffed-up concept of womanly life. Marriage is practically now an imagination in human society. They're just acting like anything, and single-parent children are suffering all over the world. The social condition of woman is thus not very good now, Prabhupada says, even 50 years back. Although those who are married are in better condition than those who are proclaimed their so-called freedom. Actually, this is a big. The demons therefore do not accept any injection, any instruction which is good for society, and because they do not follow the experience of the great sages and rules and regulations laid down by the sages, the social condition of the demonic people is very miserable. Now we're going to the next verse. In this verse, actually, this is a very debatable subject. Women should be given freedom or not, and how much freedom they should. As far as Bhagavatam is concerned, the first prayer is of Kunti Maharani. The longest teaching is of Devhuti, by Kapil Dev to Devhuti. It means they have a high regards for the womanhood. It's not that women, even we would say, one person was saying, see, in the universal management, who is defense minister? Durga Devi. Who is finance minister? Lakshmi Devi. Who is education minister? Sarvati Devi. So who says women are not given the rights? The universal management, you see, they are all the leading, and it is written in the scripture, if you don't say Radha before Krishna, then you are doing offense. First you have to say Radha, then say Krishna. You cannot say Krishna Radha. It is offense. You have to say Radha Krishna, Lakshmi Narayan, Sita Ram. So the female energy is given the highest respect in a Vedic civilization actually. And the first respect is given to the mother, Matra Devo Bhava. The mother is highly respectable guru for the whole, for all children. So it's not that the womanhood has no respect in Vedic civilization. But the freedom, what Prabhupada is writing actually is that there's no marriage, there's no images. It means who will take care of the children in the home if the woman is working also in the field? Then who will take care of the children? So life is completely almost not better than I met in Middle East some lady, she had a very young baby. She said, I'm getting 100,000 salary, but I gave up that job because if I don't take care of the children now, then old age they will not take care of us. She simply said, very simple thing, it's straightforward thing. And it's true. Now no old man is taken care by the children. There are old age homes. Why? Because parents never take care of the child. Why child should take care of the parents? So this is a big disaster actually in the society. Now modern days, they only eat outside. This is another fashion, eat outside. Why? Because wives don't know how to cook. This is the problem, they don't know how to cook. Most of the ladies don't know how to cook. Yes. So they have to go and eat on the restaurant, that's how. Prabhupada said the ladies should learn two things, stitching and cooking.
Yes.
Good wife, butter and cheese, that's how. Then Prabhupada started samosa. Yes, what is this? One foreigner came here and he saw samosa. He was surprised how they have put all these ingredient inside the hard case. So you are doing little research outside. The next scientist said, I am trying to see how they have put this syrup in the jalebi. They thought they have injected in this somewhere. And then simple, our kitchen has nothing to do. Come on, I will tell you it's made like this. So this simple thing they don't know mostly. The one island I used to go, Mauritius, I call that island bread and biryani island. Either you have bread or biryani, nothing else. They don't know how to cook anything more than that. And flesh, that's all. So cooking is hundreds and thousands of varieties of cooking, each item. So this is a big science. You give the same ingredient to the 10 people to cook. The taste will be different for the 10. This is a big science actually. It's a big engineering. Cooking is and mother teaches to make a round chapati is a criteria for a cultured girl to be married. And therefore now what the girls are doing, they make any map of the floor, then they take the bowl and make it round. So they have become smart. A round chapati in a foreign, I said, who made this? He said, nobody made this. The bowl made this. So somehow, Prabhupada wanted to give this culture, but it's still in ISKCON also, the marriages are almost failure. This is told by some of Prabhupada's disciples actually. We are too young moment actually, too young moment. 50, 60 years for a spiritual moment is like kindergarten. We have to go a long way actually. Long way we have to go. This needs really a very rich cultural background is important. But going to the next verse. Asatyam apratishtam te jagataho anishwaram aparaspar sambhutam kimanyat kam ahetukam. They say the world is false. Te ahu jagat asatyam. This jagat is asatyam. The jagat is false. Without foundation. apratishtam. There's no foundation. This pratishtam word you have in 14th chapter.
Yeah. Brahmano hi pratishtha.
Brahmano Pratishtha, I am the foundation of Brahma. And this is word. This world has no foundation, they say. Without a creator, Anishwaram, there is no controller. Anishwar. Ishwar means controller. Anishwaram, they say there is no controller. Then, having arisen without cause, a paraspar sambhutam. It just is without cause. It just came in existence. What else can be said? Kim anyat? Its cause is just some speculation according to one's desire. Kam, I to come. Kam means desire. They say the world is false, without a foundation, without a creator. It arises by innate properties of matter. It arises by lust alone. Kam means lust. So what is the Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada's translation? Please read Srila Prabhupada's translation.
They say that this world is unreal.
Unreal, false, asatyam, okay?
No foundation.
Apratishtam,
No God in control.
no
God in control.
Anishwaram.
They say it is produced of sex desire
Lust, kam hetukam, only lust is the cause, okay?
and has no cause other than lust.
No cause other than. So, the cause is according to the desire. Whose profound theory is about kam aitukam. Now, on this, I think there is a very lengthy purport by Chakravarti Pada. And both acharyas are speaking about some philosophies. Buddhist philosophy, Jainese philosophy about the creation of the world in this world. This is little technical. You want to go for the technical part?
Yes.
You know what? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So, this is the world is by meeting a man and woman. That's they said, no, it's not by that. Oh, child is born by mother and father, but they are not the cause. It's a mistaken idea, like false knowledge that part has arisen from potter. It's not potter has made part, earth has made part. So the cause of the world is simply speculation of one's whims, kam aitukam. The logic, whatever different person speak about items, Maya or God, they talk of that as the cause. Baldev Vidyabhushan says, this shows the conclusion of the demons. So what is it? What do you say? This verse is explain the thinking process of the demons. And Baldev Vidyabhushan said this verse is conclusion of the demon. This verse shows the conclusions of the demons. What are their conclusions? He speaks first of one soul, impersonal philosophy. First they say, impersonal philosophy. This world is false. This is who says this? Mayavadi. Jagat mithya. This world is false. This is impersonalist. Number one, impersonalist. Filled with error, like thinking shale is silver. This world is like thinking a shale at the seashore like silver. You know shale and silver? Like conch shell. Shell is conch shell. And looking very shining is like silver. So this world is false. It's not silver. It says it. Just a bone, something conch shell like that. So the world has no basis like flower in the sky. There can be no flower in the sky. So the world has no foundation. It has no God, the cause of its creation, maintenance and destruction. Anishwaram. They don't believe this. Being of this nature, it is just composed of an illusion. If there were a supreme Lord within the world he created would not be so ephemeral. What is the meaning of ephemeral?
Experiential.
Temporary. Temporary. It's for some time. So God, if God is eternal, he should make an eternal world. They say like this, and who are they? Therefore this world is false. This world is false. Mayavadi, impersonalism. There is a one soul without qualities, known by all sources of knowledge. What is one soul without qualities? Nirviseshvadi. Nirvisesh. This is Prabhupada's pranam mantra. Nirvisesh Sunyavadi. So these are Nirvisesh Sunyavadi. They are Nirviseshvadi. No qualities. Everything is like elephants, horse and chariot in the dream. So this world is like a dream. But when we wake up, there is nothing there. So world is like a dream. There is another dream. So this is the philosophy of the Mayavad. Now, Subhavavad. Subhav means nature. Says this is Buddhist. This is the philosophy of Buddhist. So after the impersonals, we are now discussing the philosophy of Buddhist. What they say? World does not arise from intercourse between male and women. Aparasambhutam. Or like a potter producing a pot without intention. Since the parents produce child with lack of knowledge, they have no knowledge. Even after man and woman enjoy one time only, children appear. And a scorpion appear from sweat spontaneously. So they have this theory called Subhava. What is Subhava? Thus the creation takes place by its own nature. Nature means Subhava. Spontaneously by the nature inherent properties. So it is nature. Everything depends upon nature. Whose nature? They don't know. Just nature. Now Charvak. Third philosophy, Charvak. The Lord described the theory of Charvak, the theory of Lokayat. Charvak. What more can be said? Charvak. There is no purpose of the world except fulfill lust. That lust between man and woman alone is the cause of the world, being the motive for all action. This is Charvak. This is Lokayat. Hetu come from the word Hetu indicates some motive. Now the fourth, Jainism.
Prabhuji, but this Charvak does not believe in even in God.
They don't believe. No demon believe in God.
Yes.
So they are all non-believer in God. Buddhists don't believe in God. Jains don't believe in God. They don't have a concept of God. Now the Jainism. The Jain says that the cause is one's own will. Whatever one can imagine according to his reasoning power, he will say that is the cause of the world. There is no God.
Mental speculation.
Huh?
Mental speculation.
Mental speculation. So now Srila Prabhupada's purport. The demonic conclude. Now Prabhupada has used the Baldev Vidyabhushan's word. Conclusion of, this verse is conclusion of demons. Okay? The demonic conclude that the world is phantasmagoria. Means flower in the sky. Phantasmagoria means flower in the sky. It means no foundation. There is no cause and effect. No controller, no purpose. Everything is unreal. Phantasmagoria means four things. What is the fourth thing? Phantasmagoria means there is no cause of the world, number one. No effect, no controller, no purpose, Everything is
Unreal.
unreal. For them, there's no difference between the spirit and matter, and they do not accept the supreme spirit. Everything is matter only, and the whole cosmos is supposed to be mass of ignorance. According to them, everything is void, nirvisesh. Void means nirviseshvad, Buddhism. Prabhupada is writing everything, but he's not putting the names for that. Voidism means Buddhism. Sunyavad. Sunyavad means voidism. And whatever manifests exists due to our ignorance in perception. They take it for granted that all manifestation diversity is display of ignorance. It's like a dream. When you wake up, everything disappears. Prabhupada is now preaching. He's counteracting dreams, this philosophy of dream. He said, but factually, although the demons say that life is dream, they are very expert in enjoying this dream. And so instead of acquiring knowledge, they become more and more implicated in their dreamland. And what's that dreamland? They conclude that as the child is simply a result of sexual intercourse between men and born without any soul. For them it is only a combination of matter and has produced the living entity of the existence of the soul. As many living creatures come out from the perspiration or from the dead body of any cause, whole living world has come out of the material combination of the cosmic manifestation. This is Subhavad, natural. Actually, what we have discussed in Baldev Vidyabhushan, Prabhupada has put everything here. We don't know what it is, but same thing is there. Prabhupada, they do not believe in the words of Krishna, Bhagavad Gita, Maya Dikshana Prakriti. This material world is working under my jurisdiction. They don't believe this. In other words, among the demons, there is no perfect knowledge of the creation of the world. Every one of them has some particular theory of this world. So they have their own ideas about the world. You ask anybody who created world, people will get their own ideas. If they say there's a God, why there is a unequality in the world? Somebody is fair, somebody is black, somebody is poor, somebody is rich. What is God? Why God is doing this? You know? So some person was having, he said, there's no God. And he went to the barber. And at the barber's shop, he said, there's no God. If there's a God, then why I am a rich man sitting here and you are acting as a barber? There's no God. The barber was saying like that. Why I am poor, why you are rich, there's no God. So the man went, and the street he saw somebody having a the hairs completely matted, dirty, unclean. And he brought that man. He said, here barber. He's saying there is no barber in our town. Say, how I'm here, I am barber. So he's saying there is no barber. See my hairs. He never came to me. You see, this is the problem with you. You are saying there's no God, but have you ever gone to the God? No. You never went to the God. You are saying he never came to me, otherwise I make him better. So if you go to the God, so people say there is no God. But actually, they never go to the God. Now, what is the definition of atheist? What is the definition of atheist? One who Does not believe
On scripture. On God.
in God. It means you need God to say somebody atheist. Without the word God, the atheist cannot be described. It means you need God. Right? Now in your paper you write, God is nowhere, right? Somebody said, God is nowhere, right? Go now. Right? God is nowhere.
That is the case.
And the saintly person said, okay. Now you put the comma after W and read the sentence.
Now here.
God is now here. See? Huh? Simply you turn the comma after W. God is now here. Can you see this? So only the different comma in their God, please help me. So one atheist was there. He said, this poor lady, how the God will send anything to him? He prayed, he gave to the somebody gave to the prayed and you sent. He said, no, ask who sent you. Let's say, I know. If God likes, he can make atheists to send me the things. If God likes, he can inspire the non-believer to send in ignorance. Now, the verse number 9. Etam drishtim avishtabhaya nashtatman alpabuddhya prabhavanti ugra karmana kshayaya jagato hita. They take shelter of this viewpoint. What is their viewpoint? Etam drishtim avishtabhaya. Drishtim means their viewpoint. They have this viewpoint. What is their viewpoint? Being nasht atmano. They don't believe in, not believe in soul. They don't have, they are depraved. Alpa buddhya, they are intelligent, they are less intelligent. Alpa, less, alpa means less. They are less intelligent. Parabhavanti ugra karmana, performing violent actions. Ugra karma, violent actions. And born of being and what they are going to do? They jagat kshayaya, they are going to destroy the whole world. So taking shelter of these viewpoints, not understanding Atma, nasht atmano, believing in worthless philosophies, alpa buddhya, performing violent action, ugra karmana, and being hostile to the world, jagat ahita. These men deviate the world from spiritual truth. Kshayaya prabhavanti. Now what's Srila Prabhupada's translation?
Following such conclusions.
Always?
Following
Following
such conclusions.
Always while?
Following such conclusions.
So following such a
Conclusions.
conclusions, okay?
The demonic who are lost to themselves and who have no intelligence engage in unbeneficial, horrible works meant to destroy the world.
So some of these asura who speak in this way are lost souls. Nasht atmana, they are lost souls. Some have little intelligence, abudhya. So Chakravarti Pad is classifying them into groups. Some are nasht atma, some are alpabudhya, and some are violent. Ugra karma. Doing whatever they want, living is described in 11 verses. Avashtava means taking shelter of this conception. So this is, now Baldev Vidyabhushan says, they destroy the world. And Prabhupada says this verse is a forecast in Bhagavad Gita about the item bomb. And the purport, you see, Prabhupada said this verse tells about the item bomb in the future. You see this. Srila Prabhupada, the demons are engaged in activities that will lead the world to destruction. Jagat Kshayaya. The Lord stated here that they are less intelligent. Intelligence words anywhere else you have read? Demigod worshippers are alpabuddhya, or this demon worship demigods. They worship demigods. They are alpabuddhya. They have less intelligence. There the exact word is alpabuddhya, right?
Yes.
Prabhupada says the materialists who have no concept of God think that they are advancing. But according to Bhagavad Gita, they are unintelligent and devoid of all sense. They try to enjoy this material world to the utmost limit and therefore always engage in inventing something for sense gratification. Such material inventions are considered to be advancement of the human civilization. But the result is that the people grow more and more violent and more cruel. Cruel to animals, cruel to other human beings. What do you think? This you can see nowadays all over the world, killing. Cruelty is there. 2 wars are going on right now. Israel and Hamas and Russia and Ukraine. For years the war is going on, days, months. And this is they have no idea how to behave towards one another. Animal killing is very prominent among demons people. Now Prabhupada saying demons interested in animal killing. 3 things now. Prabhupada will say 3 things further. Such people are considered the enemies of the world because ultimately they will invent and create something which will bring destruction. Indirectly this verse anticipates invention of the nuclear weapons. You see this?
Yes.
And now, these atom weapons, they create havoc. Such things are created solely for destruction of the world. And this is indicated here. Due to godlessness, such weapons are invented in human society. They are not meant for the peace and prosperity of the world. What do you think? They are for the peace? No. Now, verse number 10. Kamamashritta duspuram dambhamana madana vitaha mohad grahitva sadgrahan pravatante asuchi vrtaha. Taking shelter of insatiable lust, duspuram kamam ashrita. Ashrita means taking shelter. Duspuram, this word you have already read in Bhagavad Gita. Duspuram and kamam also. Kamam, duspuram. This word is in 3rd chapter. See, kamesh, krodesh, of next verse you see, duspuram is word there. Duspuram means Prabhupada said, instable lust, the lust which is never satisfied. It only increases and increases. Duspuram. See, this puram will be there. Kamesha, Krodesha, Rajoguna Samado, Mahashano, Mahapapma, Vidyanya Verinam. And what's the next verse? Huh? Word are there? Verse number? 339. 339 has same verse. Kam and Dushpuram. Dushpuram means complete. Dush means never. It means it is always continuing. So taking shelter, ashrita, of insatiable, unquenchable lust, filled with false pretense, pride and passion. Damba man madan vitaha. Word damba, pride, false pride. Huh? False pretense, false pride. Passion, madan vitaha. With impure vows, asuchi vrtaha. They have vows which are impure. Engage in all sorts of doctrines. Asad grahat pravartate. Out of bewildered, therefore they follow the asat grahat. So, taking shelter in insatiable's desire to send for self-worth, to all sort of temporary things, asat grahat pravartante, out of bewilderment mohat. This verse describes their evil tendencies and conduct. This verse describes the demonic people's evil tendencies and conduct. So they will do evil things. Taking shelter of thirst for sense enjoyment. Dushpuram kamam. Thirst for sense enjoyment. Accepting material object as all in all. Asat gran grahitva. Material means asat. Prabhupada said asat and sat word Prabhupada were used. Body is asat, soul is sat. Body is asat, soul is sat. The which lasts forever is sat, which is temporary is asat. So, they are interested only in asat grahan, for the material things. Material object is asat. Out of illusion, mohat. Not from spiritual direction. Because why they are bewildered? Because they don't have spiritual direction. Having impure vows, asuchi, they engage in activities, pravartate. Asat grahan means wicked crocodile. Grah, the another meaning of the Sanskrit word grah is crocodile. Gaj ko grah se phand chodayo. This song, have you heard this song?
Yes.
Krishna jinka naam hai, jinka naam hai. And this in this song, Gaj ko grah se phand chodayo. Gaj means elephant. Grah means crocodile. So elephant prays and crocodile was catching his leg. So Vishnu came and relieved. So this grah means crocodile. Another meaning of grah is crocodile. Asat grahan means wicked crocodiles as well as material properties. They become attached to attractive things. What they are attached to? Grah means they are like crocodile. They are attached to what? Money, property, and woman. These three things: money, property, and woman. Now there are three other words for this. All the wars in the world, all the quarrels on the planet, only causes are these three.
Land, money, property.
Money are called zar. Zar means wealth. Zameen means land, property. And zan means woman. These three are the causes for all the wars of the world. One of the three, zar, zan, zameen. Zar, zan, zameen. Zar means wealth, money.
No, women.
Zan.
Zan.
Oh, you call it jana, huh? Oh, they say, well, the wife is called jana, right? In Ruski. Zina, huh? And they are very smart. They call husband mooch. Mooch, eh? They call, what do you call husband? And what is the meaning of mooch?
Because everyone will ask.
Mushak means rat. Different languages are different words which are interesting. It's a Malaysian friend. They will say,
Okay, what's that?
shushu pio. They call shushu is a milk, right?
Susu, yes.
Shushu is a milk. And here in India you say shushu is urine. These languages are
I
interesting.
mean, this is literally not our word.
Sorry?
What did it say?
Jana mush, right?
No mush.
I don't know how the Malaysian says, thank you, how are you? Terima kasih.
Thank you.
Thank you, terima kasih. और इंडिया में बोलोगे तो मारेगा.
This is Indian joke, so.
This is the language of the Malaysia. Malaysian language. Thank you. Thank you in Malaysia. So these languages are different. I was saying is crocodile. Huh?
Yes.
War.
Three things: money,
Property.
property, and woman. Zar, zan, zameen.
Few atheists say religion is the cause.
What?
So few atheistic people they say that religion is the cause of all these ones.
What?
Religion.
No. Religion is in the name. These are the three things.
These are the calls for what? Like you.
Cause of war.
War. And Baldev Vidya Bhushan, this, they get all these things by worshipping demigods. They go to the demigods and they are like ferocious crocodiles. Impure vows. What are their impure vows? Asuchi vrtaha. What are their impure vows? Means it will in so-called religious vows such as, which includes eating meat, taking liquor and visiting crematorium. Who are they? Tantric. Going to the crematorium, drinking wine and eating meat. They are their vows. They take worth, religious worth. Today only I have to eat meat. And I have to drink wine and I have to go to the crematorium. They do like that. The tantric. Agori tantric, they do like that.
Then, Prabhuji, how they get energy? Like mysterious energy, miracle, how they do?
You have seen in Nectar of Devotion, all the mystics, these are now modern sciences are achieved. You know, this is Nectar of Devotion, you have 10 siddhis, and they all are achieved by medical science, modern science. So even the scientists can have those siddhis, they can also have some siddhis, but they are material. One yogi, he become expert to walk on the water. So he crossed the river by walking on the water. He said, it took me 30 years to master this yoga practice. And one wise man was sitting there chanting Hare Krishna. He said, come here. 30 years you have wasted. What you have learned is worth 2 rupees. He said, why? He said, I can pay 2 rupees and go in a boat on the other side. So why you have wasted 30 years for this something which you can do by boat? So these are like that. They do this. They have. They are all material. Dambha means that they act for being known as religious even though they are irreligious. And man means that they proclaim themselves to be worshipable though they are not worthy of respect. Mad means they project themselves the most elevated of the person, though they have no good qualities. They are endowed with these qualities. Srila Prabhupada writes, demonic mentality is described here. This is demonic mentality. Demons have no satiation for their lust. They will go on increasing and increasing their insatiable desire for material enjoyment. Although they are always full of anxieties on account of accepting non-permanent things, they still continue to engage in such activities out of illusion. What is the meaning of non-permanent things? Asatyagraha. Asatyagraha. They create their own God, they create their own hymns, they create their, and then they chant accordingly. They show they are religious. Prabhupada writes, they are attracted to two things. What are the two things? Sex enjoyment and accumulation of material. www, wealth, wine, wealth. Okay?
Yes.
Asuchi Vrta, unclean was, is very significant in this connection. Prabhupada says unclean. What are the unclean was? Attracted to these three things: wine, woman, gambling, meat. 4 regulative principles they never follow. Can you see the 4 regulative principles?
Yes. Yes.
This is their woes. They break all 4. This is their woe. We have to follow, they have to break. It's very difficult really to go to the hell because you have to break all these rules. Kill animal, drink wine, do gambling, intoxication, you go to hell. What is the problem? So much trouble you have to take to go to the hell. And going to the garden, you have simply to chant Hare Krishna. But people are not ready to do something simple. They do so much horrible things to go to the hell. So Prabhupada said this is 4 names. They are their unclean habits. Including pride and false prestige, they create some principle of religion which are not approved by Vedic. So they have their own religion. Next verse, 11. We will finish by 12 verse today, okay? Chintam aparimeyam cha prayantam upashritaha kam upabhoga parama etavaditi nischitaha, taking shelter of unlimited thoughts and worries. Chinta means worries. Chinta means worry. Aparayam means unlimited. Aparayam means unlimited. Cha pralyantam, as long as they live. Pralyantam means death. As long as they live, they have unlimited chinta, which means anxiety. Upashrita, they have taken shelter of unlimited thoughts and worries. Chinta has 2 words. Chinta has 2 meanings.
Anxiety and
Thought, this is my chintan. Chintan means thought and chinta means worry. So they have some thought and worry, which are unmeasurable thought and worry. And it is up till death they only think of that. Kamo upabhoga parma. They say the goal is only to enjoy. Kama means enjoy. Upabhoga means enjoy, kama means desire. Parma, it is the highest goal. So taking shelter of unlimited thoughts and worries of what they should obtain till the point of death, they are convinced that the goal is only to enjoy sense objects to utmost. This is the Until death, they take shelter of unlimited thoughts. Etavaniti nishta, to take the sense enjoyment. They say sense enjoyment is only goal of life. That is their point of view. Srila Prabhupada has no purport for this verse, right? Baldev Vidya Bhushan writes,
Purport is there.
Purport is there, big purport.
11th verse has a purport?
Yeah.
11 and 12 together.
11
Yes,
goes
yes.
together.
11 and 12 together.
12th has 11th has a purport, okay? Let me find out 11th purport. I can see here. Bhagavad Gita chapter 6 said it means no purport. They engage in unlimited and there is no question of kama krodha prayanaha yante kama bhogartham anyena artha nisanchaya, bound of hundreds of shekels of desires. Asha pash means shekel. Asha means desire. And shatai means hundreds. Badhai means bound. They are bound by hundreds of shekels of desires. Right? First line says, their desires are unlimited and they are bound by that. Kam, krodh, prayanaha, and surrender to the lust and anger. Kama means lust and krodh means anger. Yanti kam bhogartham. They strive to a mass heap of wealth. Artha ka sanchan yanti. Arth sanchan means to accumulate money.
By illegal.
Huh?
Illegal.
By illegal means.
By any means, they want money. By illegal means anyaya. Anyayena. Anyayena means by illegal means. Anyayena. Nyaya means legal.
Anyaya means illegal.
Anyaya means illegal. Because it's not your language, you cannot understand. The judiciary is called nyayalaya. Nyayalaya.
Yes.
And in Sanskrit word is, Hindi word is nyaya means
Legal.
legal. Anyaya means illegal. In order to enjoy sense object kama, bhoga artham. Okay, now Srila Prabhupada's purport for the both. The demonic accept that the enjoyment of the senses is the ultimate goal of life. And this concept is maintained till death. Chintam aparayam pralayantam. They do not believe the life after death. They do not believe that one take on different type of body according to one's karma or activities in this world. They don't have it. So, see, all the religion of the world have no second birth. They don't believe in second birth. They don't believe there is another birth. Their plans for life are never finished. And they go on preparing plan after plan, all of which are never finished. We have personal experience of a person of such demonic mentality, who even at the point of death was requesting the physician to prolong his life for 4 years more because his plans were not yet complete. Such foolish people do not know that a physician cannot prolong life even for a moment. So Prabhupada has seen in his life some person like that. When the notice is there, there is no consideration of the man's desire. The law of nature is not allow a second beyond that what is destined to enjoy. The demonic persons who has no faith in God or the super soul within himself perform all kinds of sinful activities simply for sense gratification. He does not know that there is a witness sitting within the heart. The super soul is observing the activities of the individual soul. It's stated in Upanishad, there are two birds sitting in one tree. One is acting and enjoying or suffering the fruits of the branches, and the other is witnessing. But one who is demonic has no knowledge of the Vedic scripture, nor has he any faith, therefore he feels free to do anything for sense enjoyment regardless of consequences. So we finish here today. We have 12 more verses. Tomorrow, 10 o'clock we will start, and by 2 we will finish this chapter. Okay? We will have for half an hour in between, and then 2 o'clock take lunch and go back home. Okay? So 12 more verses we will finish. Idam madhya maya labdvam. This is very impressive. You all think that we are demons. See? I have this much, I want a little more. When I read first time this chapter, I thought, well, these are all qualities in us.
Yes.
You read this tomorrow. Please, tomorrow come. Finish reading the all purpose of the verse 13 to the last verse. Okay? Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, I have a question.
The question. Yes, questions are welcome.
So, Prabhuji, here you mentioned about the impressions.
What I mentioned about?
Impressions of mind.
Impressions of mind.
Yes.
Karma vasana.
Yes. So you were telling that now we don't have a desire.
We don't have?
I mean, no desire for the material things, and plus, but it sometimes it comes.
Our japa mala always around our neck. When such things come, put a hand in the mala and start chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. It means, please Krishna, save me. Because therefore we carry the mala with us. Anytime the dirty thought come in mind, start chanting. Very simple.